Hi guys, welcome back to our Gwayne Sailing adventures. After leaving Mackinaw City and sailing down the eastern side of Michigan, we got a chance to stop at many of the towns along the Lake Huron coastline. We saw lots of interesting things on the way, and on some days we saw a whole lot of not so interesting things. There are a lot of big cargo ships out on the Great Lakes that we normally can't see from the land, and sailing the Great Lakes has really showed us what's out there. Using our AIS, we can tell the names of the ships, how big the ships are, how fast they're going, which direction they're headed, and their final destination. One of our favorite stops was in Rogers City, Michigan, home of the famous Nowicki meats. We stopped at their store to try a few of their delicious brats, and it was a real treat to be able to build our own sandwich with different choices of meats, condiments, and sauces. Another fun stop was in Presque Isle, Michigan, where we got a chance to bicycle to the nearby lighthouses. The old lighthouse was built in 1840, and the new lighthouse was built just a few years later in 1870, since the original one was in such disrepair. The marina we stayed at was state-run, and there weren't any stores or restaurants nearby, but it was really quiet and beautiful. We ran into a few storms, high waves, and cold weather along this stretch of Lake Huron, but we were prepared with rain gear and jackets. On rainy and windy days, we'd stay at a marina and explore the town. We found great restaurants and breweries and were able to catch some live music too. Wayne was even able to play with the band at Storm Cloud Brewery in Sheboygan, Michigan. On the days that we were stopped at a marina, we would spend time fishing, riding bikes, sightseeing, and wine tasting. We finally reached the Blue Water Bridge and the entrance to the St. Clair River. This bridge connects the U.S. with Canada and marks the end of Lake Huron. We decided to celebrate our completing another Great Lake by spending a few days in Port Huron. We docked the boat on the Black River in downtown Port Huron and started to explore the town. This was a great place to spend a few days while waiting for a new radar to be shipped to us and waiting on the bad weather to pass. Thomas Edison grew up here, and there is a lot of interesting local history. We saw the Huron Lightship, which is like a lighthouse, but they can move the light on the ship to any area on the water where it is needed. We rode bikes along the riverfront and stopped to check out this old car ferry dock, which isn't used anymore. We went to a used book sale at the local library, a farmer's market, and I did some yoga at a nearby studio. We watched sailboat races from a riverfront wine bar, listened to some music, did some axe throwing, and even learned how to play foaling. It's a combination of football and bowling. It was super fun. We found a hidden speakeasy and had some drinks, and then ended the night at a comedy club. We would definitely recommend the town of Port Huron to anyone visiting this area. Of course, we've seen many great sunsets along the way so far. Now we are looking forward to heading down the St. Clair River to the Detroit River and then out into Lake Erie. It's our last Great Lake before heading to the Erie Canal. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.